Good morning, everyone. I want to share with you a patient who called the practice and saying that they have their Invisalign or maybe a liner treatment done in a different country outside Australia. And they're just asking how much it will cost to come to get a scan done. And we send the scan to the orthodontist or their dentist in their country so they can order aligners for them and send it back. Whether we're going to put the aligners for them or someone else, I'm not sure. And they're asking how, how much it will cost. Interestingly, I saw the same question as well on a dental forum, and a lot of dentists are replying as well about it. And I want to share with you my view and how you should manage that. So first, for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I run my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa in Hervey Bay in Queensland. I took from 1 chair to 10 chairs, from 3 staff members to close to 40 staff members over the course of 15 years. And you can check my details below for credibility. So for me, if a patient is ringing the practice saying they want to get a scan and get it sent to their orthodontist dentist, it's a bit of a worry for me. Number one, a good, reputable dentist orthodontist will not just send the patient away to look for someone to get a scan for them. Either they will send them a letter or an email clearly explaining what's happening, what kind of treatments they're getting, and why they require, because this patient is stuck in this country or our country, for example, and why they require our help. And if we take a scan, who is going to deliver the aligners or retainers? Do they want us to deliver this for them or not? And there will be a little bit more details on that. But if the patient is saying, hey, my orthodontist, I would probably reject, say, look, I need a referral or a letter or anything from the orthodontist or the dentist directly to understand exactly what's happening. If they come with me with this information, now you have to understand, if you take a scan, some opinion will say you can take the scan and you're taking like a study model and you're giving the patient the scan basically or the model or send it digitally, you're not liable. But I believe the world we live in at the moment, especially in Australia, you gotta be very, very, very careful, because easily, let's say you take a scan and the plan that was created was wrong and the aligners push their teeth in the wrong position, the patient is not monitored because they travel, the roots are going out of the gum, and then they want to complain and the dentist overseas will say, oh, it's not my problem, the scan wasn't accurate. You just get yourself into a situation that kind of wastes some hours of your time just even replying and dealing with it. So as much as I want to help patients and help dentists and orthodontists from overseas, if they don't have a clear referral, I'm not going to see the patient. But if they have a clear referral, I will see the patient. I'm still, as a clinician, I will do my exam, I will look in the mouth at least and see if something doesn't look right. Teeth are moving in the wrong direction, everything is just, looks like something is not right. The aligner fitting well, but the plan is really wrong, or something doesn't look right, I can decline. I probably look, it's too risky for me to manage. I don't want to be part of this. There's something that's not right here. You need to go back to your orthodontist and they need to find someone for you in this country to look after you. I'm really sorry, I can't deal with that because I don't want to take the risk. Number two, if the case looks okay, everything looks fine, there's no like gingival problem, there's no perio, everything looks stable enough for me, I will take the scan. I will give the patient a consent clearly specifying that I am not responsible for any outcome of that. This scan is sent to the orthodontist. Even the accuracy of the scan, I'm not responsible for it. The accuracy of the plan, I'm not responsible for it. I'm completely not liable for anything happening futurely with this case, and get the patient to sign the consent, very, very importantly. If the orthodontist or the dentist wants me to manage the case, so they need me to put the aligners on, put the attachments, do things for them, I will probably decline that as well. And if I will do it, I want to be part of the plan. I want to know exactly what's planned. I want to look at the clean check. I want to be more involved. If I want to put my hand on the patient and do proper treatment, I want to manage it by myself, so I have all the risk as well and all the responsibilities as well. Shared responsibilities can be a little bit hard. So my take-home message, as much as I want to help other dentists and orthodontists and patients, especially from other countries, I'm happy to help as long as I'm sure the plan is not crazy, is coming from a reputable source, sound dental knowledge, sound dental planning, then I might be involved as long as there is enough consent and there is enough mutual involvement with the dentists overseas where we can plan the case together. I can understand how they're planning as well and agree with it. Or I will just decline being part of it. Even if you want to, some dentists say, I'll just charge the scan fee, $150, $200. It's not worth the amount of headache you will deal with if there's a complication and you're getting dragged into this problem. So I've done this with some cases before. I've done it with a dentist from Singapore, dentist from the UK, but we had very clear understanding together. We were communicating through emails about the plan, and we were on the same page of exactly how we're going to treat the patient, and we managed to treat the patient really well. On the other hand, I had another patient where the orthodontist from another country was just very demanding, very clear, not very clear about their plan, very just like, I don't know, there's something dishonest about the way they communicated about the case. And of course, I declined dealing with the case, sadly, unless the patient wants to transfer everything and we start all over here in our practice. If you find this information helpful, make sure you like it and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you want to hear more about my videos, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when more videos are released. Thank you so much for listening to me. It means a lot to me.